Welcome back. Of course, it's me. It's your boy, Mr. CPG 101, Eric. Where I'm here, of course, every episode to help founders go from zero to retail ready and from retail ready to profitable to just making sure that they grow their business. So in this episode, yes, I'll break down three proven CPG marketing hacks that drive real sales. Yes, real sales is what you want. Whether you're on the retail shelves, online, or just both. That's the game plan, and that's what I want to give you. So make sure you are listening. Make sure you have liked. Make sure you subscribe. But these are the three marketing hacks and why they will help your CPG business be able to move the needle and be able to push product so that when you market a CPG brand, it is completely different than anything else. Marketing a consumer brand isn't like selling software or courses or any of that. You're selling a physical product that lives in a crowded shelf or a retail area where other people always see it all the time. You have seconds to grab someone's attention, and your customer probably hasn't even tried your product or even heard of you yet. So what's going to make you stand out so that people can want to buy it? So you have to make sure your marketing has to do three things fast. Yes, three things fast. 1, grab attention. 2, build trust. 3, drive a specific action or trial. And that would be trial, repeat, or advocacy. And you have to do all those things exactly. And you're probably like, what are the 3 hacks that are built into all this, Eric, that's going to help me get sales? Step 1, you got to leverage micro moments. Yes, you got to leverage micro moments of marketing. Micro moments are those quick, real life situations where, your product solves a need. So think like this. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I need energy. Or I want something. Instead of just, or you looking for something healthy. You can't just say, I can feed you. That's not going to work. You need to market to that moment. You need to market to that problem. You need to market to it. Don't market the product. Market to that moment or the issue. So instead of saying, try our protein bar, say, hey, are you running late and need a breakfast that fits in your pocket? That's more catchy. Why it works is because it hooks into emotion and context, not just the features of how your product is or what it does. So just remember this. Remember this pro tip. Write down 10 real life moments your product fits into. And then from there, build your content and copy around those things. Build them around those things and not your ingredients or your packaging. Please. Because a micro moment equals relevance in sales. Step 2, retail geo-targeting. This one's huge. Geo-targeting marketing is something that a lot of people do. If you're in the retail, you never run generic national ads. A lot of small businesses just don't do that because it costs too much money. So instead, you run hyper-local ads targeting the zip codes around your retailers. Because what that does is it allows people to know in your big markets where to go and how to find that stuff. So here's how it works. You pull up all the addresses of all your top stores. Let's say you're in the DFW. And then from there, you run a Meta or TikTok ads to the people within the 3 to 5 mile radius of all your stores. And then you have a call to action. Now available at whatever retailer you're in the DFW area. And then you say near you. So what this does is, and why it works, it builds store velocity, of course. And then it also builds retailer support, and it helps you show your retailers that you're here to support them. It also drives a measurable lift where you can track sales through and after ad spikes. Because once people see your ad and then they see it around the area on geo-located ads, they can run to the store and check it out. Plus, when you have a local influencer or a sampling push, it also helps raise the sales in that area where you're running the ad. So you have to remember, when you run a local ad, It works very well because now people will pick up their phone, their social media, see the ad, and then they'll see, hey, we are located in whatever the big box store is that you're in the DFW area. And then people will see it, and then they'll drive by and be like, okay, I see that store. And I see that they're in those stores. Let me go and try it out. Then it's boom, I'm gone. Or they'll go into a store, and then they'll be like, I think I just saw that product on my social media. Let me try it out. And that's what a local ad will do. It'll get your local people in the area to go to their local retail store where you're located and purchase the product. And depending on what local stores are in that area or where you are, it will push people to want to go buy. So it helps out in so many different ways. So many different ways that you didn't even know, where you're able to turn small consumers or unknown consumers who didn't know about you into new triers and buyers who want to purchase your product and who want to be on the train because they enjoyed your commercial, they enjoyed your ad. When I say commercial, I mean your ad. They enjoyed your commercial or your ad, and they also enjoyed just seeing your product, and then they finally tried it, and now they're a supporter. Step 3, build a community flywheel. Everything connects around your product. So let me explain. What is a community flywheel? Most founders think marketing ends after the first sale. It doesn't. It just begins. It's the opposite. In CPG, repeat purchases is your oxygen. This is how you're going to live. This is how you're going to survive. This is what you want. You want to build that through community, and that will be a community flywheel. So here's the formula. 1, create a space like a newsletter, a Discord, a text list, or a private IG group, or anything like people subscribe. And then 2, give early access, behind the scenes, surprises, surprise drops, secret information. 3, feature your fans, repost their stories, repost their content, show them love, just show them appreciation for supporting you. Because when customers feel seen, they become your unpaid sales team. That's the thing people don't realize. People will do more if they feel involved. Example. Let's give examples because that's what we do. Liquid Death and Poppy both built their brands on this. And not to forget Olipop. Not on ads, but on community energy. Every post, every meme, every shout out reinforces their identity because people feel involved, and then they want to keep reposting so they can hopefully get seen. So your reward to the top 50 fans would be giving them merch, giving them codes, first dibs on learning new flavors, because they'll become your loudest advocates. And once they become your loudest advocates or your ambassadors, then that marketing math equals to more people wanting to join on train, and then more people joining on the train. And then from there, you got a whole army of people just always representing and posting about your brand and what you're doing. Because you have to remember, this isn't all just about clicks. This isn't all about CPMs or repeat or just once touch and goes. This is about creating a customer that wants to be around for a lifetime that you have the product. You got to remember, the marketing math that matters is this. Here's the truth. In CPG, your marketing success isn't about CPMs or clicks like I was just saying. It's about these steps: cost per trial, repeat rate, lifetime value, and most importantly, someone that loves the brand. If you can get 1,000 people to try your product and 30% buy it again, you're scaling. But if you spend literally all your budget on awareness with no call to action and no one buys, you're just donating to Meta or TikTok. Point blank. So you got to always make sure you track what actually drives sales through the door, sales to your website, not just engagement. You got to track what works. So please remember, these are the 3 hacks that work. Micro moments marketing. Sell the situation, not the SKU. Number 2, retail geo-targeting. Fuel your store velocity with local ads. Local ads. And number 3, community flywheel. Turn buyers into brand advocates, aka ambassadors for your brand. So they'll be speaking for you even when you're not around. I'm telling you, these aren't theories. These are top systems that a lot of CPG brands are using right now to win on the shelf, online, and also win consumers over daily. So please, you have to remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. It wasn't built overnight. But we can take other people who have already been doing it successfully, look at what they're doing, copy them, and just tweak it to what we're doing. We seen Liquid Death do it. We seen Poppy do it. We seen Olipop do it. We see makeup brands do it. Now you just have to see it, implement it into you, add your own little flair, and I guarantee you, you'll be in the business of being successful as well too. Start small. Pick one of these hacks and test it this month. And of course, track your sell through, because we all know in CPG, the best marketing isn't loud, it's effective. Of course, effective. And if this helped anybody, hit the like button. And of course, the subscribe button, and drop a comment below. Let us know which hack you're testing first and which one you enjoyed the most, which one of these steps. And of course, I'm Eric, Mr. CPG 101, and I want to say thank you for tuning in again. We'll return stories into sales.